I am going to share today what it's like at the Smith Homestead, walking out into the side yard where we are actually able to pick our own food, which is super cool to us. We've actually been able to grow all of our own vegetables. Been doing it for quite a while. So some of them are looking great, some of them not so great. It's been a hard growing season. It's been really dry. And now I have to get ready for the storm. So I'm going to be picking vegetables that are on the vine, hoping that the plants will be okay. So this is our carrot patch. They're doing super good. We've actually picked some little tiny baby ones and ate them. We're going to have to thin them, obviously. Looks like a jungle. And I actually grew some sprouts. You can see here, these guys. These are my sprouts. I grow them inside during the winter time. Under lights, and I thought it would be cool to actually put them in a few small spaces that we had available in our garden. So I'm going to be cutting those soon, and people put them in salads and sandwiches. They're actually a zesty blend, and they're so good for you. And in between the sprouts, you can see those are our leeks. My husband wanted to try leeks, and they are doing amazing. We grew them from seed, doing really well. And these are our extra tomatoes. These are tomatoes that grew by themselves in some of our beds, so we just they reseeded themselves from last year. So we threw some in buckets to see if they would survive, and they definitely survived. And I want to share this with you guys. This is our cage of cucumbers. So we actually used this cage for growing meat chickens. Sorry about the vehicles noise. So we used it to grow meat chickens in. We used a couple of them and put them together. So this year we decided to throw the cucumbers in it, hoping they would vine up it, which they are, as you can see. They're vining up, but it's really difficult to get to the cucumbers. So there's a door I go in and step very carefully. So yeah, that's the craziness of the cucumbers, and as you can see, all of the blossoms. We've eaten so many cucumbers already. I was trying to find you one that is ready, but oh, there's, I guess it would be a gherkin if you wanted it, but there are full-size ones in there as well. Oh, and there's a butterfly. Oh, and I hear a bee. Don't really like stingy things. Peas have gone by almost. I have one more picking. And then we actually were smart about it and planted another. You can see right here, these are baby peas that are going to be coming up. So we can pull the old and the new will be coming right behind. So we can get a good fall crop of peas. I don't know if you know, but you can do several plantings of cold weather veggies. So last week I actually planted more kale and broccoli, chard, and cabbage. So those are actually starting to sprout up, which is super cool. These are peppers. They're really struggling. This bed is struggling this year of my peppers. We have some broccoli that's gonna be ready to eat here super soon. And these are some little seedlings I planted. It is Chinese cabbage. If anybody knows anything about Chinese cabbage, give me a holler, because I do not. More broccoli. And right there is our potato bed, one of them. And they have already blossomed, and we're hoping for the best. We're hoping for a good crop of potatoes. Oh, I don't know if you can hear it. It's starting to rain, folks. We're gonna have a storm. These are the peppers that are doing really well. I'm gonna find you one that has a lot of peppers on it. Right here. Look at that guy. Oh, this guy is actually toppling over. We usually cage them, but I had so many tomatoes, I didn't have enough cages this year. Yeah, this is full of peppers. I didn't really do a good job with putting names on all of them. Oh, this pepper plant, she down. Bella, no. Bella likes to steal vegetables. Don't you? She's a veggie stealer. So those are our raised beds. You can see cabbages, lettuce. I'm just giving you a snippet because there's a lot here. This is our big garden bed. So we have onions. We have a Labrador. She grows pretty good. Bella, don't steal celery. A row of celery. And all of the tomato craziness is here. Crazy tomatoes. Oh, I gotta show you this one. This is Jeremy's prized tomato plant. Look at that. Look at him. He counted 30 tomatoes on one plant. So gardening in Maine is pretty awesome, actually. You can grow a lot. So this is my sea of tomatoes. I've been pruning them. They just keep growing. And this row actually has little babies in it of broccoli and kale. You can see right there, barely. Put my finger on them. See? Little babies. And those will be a fall crop. Beet greens we've been eating. We actually should eat some more tonight. That reminded me. And corn, we just have one row. It's kind of an afterthought. And beans are ready to pick. Bella's already been picking them because that's what she likes to do. I'll show you some beans. I'm going to be picking some right now. That's actually on my list of to-dos. Oh, there's a huge cucumber we must have missed. So this side is cucumbers, and then it goes to squash, like regular squash that vines everywhere. And then over on this end is zucchini in summer. We're having a really good zucchini season so far. I know people are probably sick of it, but I just saute it up with olive oil, garlic, and whatever other seasoning I want. Sometimes I put vinegar on it because I'm just a weirdo. So yeah. Oh, there's some summer squash. I get excited. I'm like a kid. I'm like, oh my gosh, look what I did. It's not just me. It's my husband and my son. We've all been doing the gardening. So I just wanted to share. Look, I caught her. Bella's got caught eating a bean. Okay, well, that's it for today. Just having a shower here, and we're getting ready for the storm, so I'm going to be pulling off cherry tomatoes. We actually have some cherry tomatoes that are ready. So I'll just be getting ready for the storm and doing some gardening and then putting in some more firewood. So goodbye from the Smith homestead.